welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, so I usually do Friday reads. So I'm just going to share with you the one book that I'm going to complete on Friday, and then I'm going to do my TBR for September. I have a few books picked out. It's just these are books that I'm reading for the book club. So okay, so what I am currently reading is this one, and it is due back to the library today, so I need to finish it today. I still have about 100 or so pages to go. I am really enjoying this book. I had to read it quickly, otherwise I have to start paying 10 cents a day to the library. But I think this book is worth it, so I am going to keep it, and even if it's late, I will pay the fee. So what I am reading is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. This is about a girl who has OCD. It's very interesting, and it also has slam poetry in it. So I'm really enjoying it. I am on page 207, so I still have about 100 pages to go, but the story is really good and I really like it, so I am going to continue reading this one. So that's what I'm continuing to read. Okay, so now on to my TBR. On Monday, Read with Friends, the book club on Goodreads, I are starting a new book. So I love to read with them because she gives you a schedule. It's a Monday, read a book for the week, and it's split up between Monday to Sunday, and she splits up, like read 50 pages, and she gives you a schedule, which I'm able to follow along, which is great. So I really like it. So the book that we are starting on Monday is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Now, I've had this on my bookshelf for a very long time. I have no idea what it's about, so I'm going into it blindly. And this is the schedule. I write on a Post-it note the schedule. So, like on Monday, I don't know if you can see my handwriting. I put a schedule, and I leave this either in the front of my book, or if it gets in the way, I stick it in the middle of the book, and then I check off each day as I read it. So this has been working for me, and I really like it for the book club. So that's what I do. So that's that. So we are reading that starting Monday, and I will finish that on Sunday. Monday to Sunday. It's like 64 pages every day. So it's a little much. Usually it's 50 pages a day, but she has it for 64, so we finish it by Sunday. So, okay. So now what this month, usually they give us 4 books a month. This month, Read with Friends is only doing 2 books. So, the next book that we will be reading in September, it's going to start on September 14th. We are reading Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. Now, I've had this on my shelf for a long time as well, and I actually found it in the back of my bookshelf. It was kind of starting to get bent, and I own the whole series. I think I have 3 books, so I can't wait to start this one, and we'll see if I like it. I'm not too fond of fantasy, so we'll see. Sometimes I get slumped. So that's this one. And then on September 28th, they are starting the book Hopeless by Colleen Hoover, but I already read Hopeless. So I have the second book on my shelf, and I think I'm going to read Losing Hope. This is the second book. So I have this on my shelf, and I haven't read it yet. So I may read this while everybody else is reading Hopeless. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll get to it or not, but that's on a tentative to do on 9/28. So, okay. So, and also I follow April, and April's book club is reading, I think the 4th book of Throne of Glass. But I only read book 1, so I'm not going to follow that. I'm not going to read that one. But I am, the other book I have, and I'm going to read this one. So I'm hoping to read this, everything with April. So I really want to read this one. So I got this at BookCon. So this one I really want to read. So that's that one. And then what else I put on my list, my TBR, is a book 2. I really loved book 1. It's called The Girl in 6E. So I have Do Not Disturb by A.R. Torrey, and I want to read this one. And the reason why I want to read this in September is because I pre-ordered the third book, and the third book is coming out November 10th. So I want to read this one before the next book comes out so I could immediately read the next book in November. So I already pre-ordered it and it's coming. I just got an email saying that the date was pushed up to November 10th. So that's when it's being... Okay, so these are the tentative books that I am going to be reading in September. So we go back to school, so I'm hoping just to read one book a week. So that 4 books for the month. So I have picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. So I'm stretching it, so we'll see. But I am using my cell phone to videotape, and I've been having the last couple of days a very, very hard time filling up my memory. And I have to delete everything off my phone, and it's just driving me crazy. If anybody has any solutions, I'm using an iPhone, and somehow my memory is being filled. I actually had Messenger from Facebook on my phone. I had to delete it because it was taking up too much memory and I can't record. It's getting annoying. So if anybody has suggestions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in another video. Happy reading, and bye.